Hi guys, it is October 24th. Yesterday was a hard day. I was quite depressed. I've put on lots of weight, so that doesn't help. And getting turned down from houses, that doesn't help. But as I sit here and watch the movie After We Fell, the last couple days I've been thinking a lot, the last little while obviously, about hindsight being a beautiful thing. And yeah, the struggle that comes with that. I wish so much that the openness I have now towards things like intimacy and like relationship building and stuff. I just, when you wish you could go back and do things differently, I 100% wish that. I mean, I recently saw a video of the ex getting into his music again, and I remembered why I fell in love with him. That passion and that drive. Haven't seen in a long time. And when I watch movies like this and other relationship movies that strike chords with me, I'm always thinking about how I don't think we ever had that, or we had it for a very short period of time. It was very rushed, but we never got to the point where we could just be free with one another and be ourselves with one another. And it's really sad to know that I was in a relationship for that long, and I don't feel like I grew as much as I could have, because I don't feel like I was pushed to grow, or I was pushed to grow too soon and too much and too fast. And it was more of a demand than in a casual loving type way. In probably all aspects. I never ever thought we were too young to be married, but in hindsight, I almost feel like we were. Or maybe not too young to be married, because I was 25, or just about to turn 25 when we got married. 27. I was just about to turn 27 when we got married, but we just didn't grow together. Really sad as that is. I've been more open-minded and seeing things more clearly since the split and the end of 2017 than I have ever have before, and it's so weird to be thinking back on all this and just wishing things could be different, and that you had taken more time, and that you had a do-over. But also knowing, especially in that stance of intimacy and wanting to grow and stuff like that, I don't think, in all honesty, that I would have ever been good enough. That's sad. But it's probably the truth. And I guess the thing that scares me the most is that I might never have the opportunity again. There hasn't been much bites on the dating site that I'm on. Or at least no one that stood out to me, kind of deal. But yeah, I would like to have that opportunity again. But there's so many things that come first. Like right now, it's trying to find a place to live, really, so that I can have my roots with the house. And talking to my flatmates today about talking to someone in the new year about what the status would be for me trying to buy a house. I try to do a probably right after we split, I looked into it. Probably in 2018, 2019. So it's been a couple years. New pay a new pay will be in January. So once I get myself established in a house, I will maybe go and see this person that my flatties have gone to see, and talk about what the status is of me being able to get a house, and how much they'd be able to lend me, and whether or not that would be a place here or a place in Rotorua, like talk to them about all that kinds of things. I feel like I need to be in Auckland, and it's really weird because I never wanted to be here before, and I always felt like I should be in Rotorua, but now, the pull was to stay here, well, if I had a child, but now there's not exactly a pull, but there is, my one older nephew is here. My other one's coming in January. I've got a good friend and support system here. I've got a good job here. Things aren't perfect at work, but they're okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm discontented. But I want to build my life back up. I want to get a place to live. I want to have love again. I don't feel like I had all the feels being in love with him. It wasn't reciprocal from quite early on, or was reciprocal to a certain extent. Yeah, it's a little bit sad looking back on it. Well, it's very sad looking back on it and trying to figure it all out. How much we missed out on growing and developing as a unit. We got to a point where we were a unit in the beginning, and then I guess maybe we just got so bagged down by having a family, we just lost ourselves, and before we could get the opportunity to kind of see what life would be like as just us without that burden, and without the burden of like money issues, and because literally we had just paid off everything just before we split as well, and we only really had that stupid car to pay off, and his VR, but we pretty much were, life was gonna reboot, and I had high hopes for that, but he had already left before. He had already left pretty much the marriage before that hand, so yeah. I don't know. These are just thoughts that all run through my head at the moment. But yeah, I know things need to change, and I want to make that change. I tried to do like Optifasts, but it was making me dizzy and stuff. And I I might go on those pills again that I had that helped with losing my metabolism, because now that I'm trying to get dairy out of my system, I need to get back into the dairy-free cheese, but using the almond milk and stuff, I really felt that it changed things. I've just been eating more, obviously, with like doing the whole baby stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I definitely want to make a change. I was trying to do walking, but then we went back to work, and then that went out the window, of course, as it always does. So the pills are kind of one of the easiest things for me to take, and I did see results, and I did enjoy that and liked seeing it, and it was easy. So as much as they're expensive, I might try to do that again. anyways, those are all the things that are going through my head right at the moment. So I thought I'd share. We only had 80 COVID cases today, which is good because we've had like 129 yesterday and 104 and 102 the other day. So 80 is better. I think we're sitting at about 79% vaccinated in Auckland. We need to get to 90 for us to go on this silly traffic light type thing to even get onto the red traffic light. No idea when that's going to happen. No idea when we're going to have a full class of kids, but really liking the fact that we've only got 10 kids in the bubble at the moment. Most of them are full-time, a little bit slow on a Friday, but it's pretty much if a kid is in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and off Thursday, Friday, we don't fill that position Thursday, Friday, because you can really only have 10 kids in the bubble, although I think one of the has 11, so it could change. There could be opportunity for people to pick up, but we have got a couple of our kids who are only going to do 4 days or 3 days. We have got them picking up, so it should make a difference this week, and it will only be really Friday that we have only got 7 or 8 kids. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Anyways, it feels like we'll be in this bubble of 10 for quite some time, possibly till the end of November, if not till Christmas, which is craziness. But I'm really liking who I'm working with. I thought it'd be a little bit weird working with Simon, because I've always freaked out about working alongside a guy, but it's really nice. He's pretty much being team leader, which is good for him, and he's doing a good job. And I'm being able to plan activities. I'm kind of doing the theme days, so I've brought in and kind of taken over that. Something he never thought about. So, trying to do at least 3 theme days a week. Last week was a Play-Doh day, make your own Play-Doh, a planting day, make your own Play-Doh planting. One of the other guys decided a show and tell. I think I was part of the show and tell as well, so we did show and tell as well. And this week is scooter bike day and pajama movie day and fancy dress day for Halloween. So yeah, so it's good. It's nice. I'm with all the kids that I had before who were 3, and now they're 4, almost 4, so that's quite nice. And then it's me and Simon full time, and Fazina 2 days a week, and Khaleesi. Fazina 3 days a week, and Khaleesi 2 days a week. But this week Khaleesi does 2, and Fazina actually only does 1 because we don't have enough kids on Friday. But that could change, because we've had some kids pick up Friday. So, anyways, that's kind of how it's working at the moment. 1 day a week I do at 8 to 1:30, but this week it was supposed to be 2 days because me and Simon had swapped, but it's not going to be. And then another day is 10 to 4:30, and then Simon gets 2 of those shifts this week because I originally had 2 of those shifts. And then so there's a 8 to 1:30, an 8 to 4:30, and a 10 to 4:30. So, but the 8 to 4:30 normally can leave around 4 o'clock. Sometimes 3:30, but I haven't been able to do that yet on my days. But yeah, I hope maybe I will be this week. We'll just see. Anyways, applied for a couple more houses yesterday. One being a really spacious 2-bedroom, so hopefully we'll hear something. Anyways, that's all that's happening with me. I'm trying to be content with my situation, and yeah, just trying to figure out my life really and try to get my head around it. And yeah, that's that. Talk to you guys later. Bye.